Speaking of schools, man, did you see the school shooting that happened last week in the States?
I did.
Buffalo, Texas.
Buffalo, New York.
New York, eh?
Buffalo,
Buffalo,
New York.
Texas.
I thought it was Texas.
Buffalo, Texas?
I think it was in Texas.
Find out. No, it was Uvale or something. Let's see.
It's Texas, you get.
Texas, yeah.
But you
That's
like,
false news.
I feel like in the States you hear one of these shootings like every other month.
Bro.
The stat that's crazy is in 2021 they had, is it 30 something shootings? In 2022 so far they've had 61. So the number just doubled. And we are not even halfway there.
But those guys also have a lot of guns.
They have a shitload of guns, bro.
I think it was
lot
like
of
yesterday,
guns.
the Canada guy just came and said guns are now illegal or something like
Canada.
that. Like handguns. Yeah.
Just straight up.
The guy just said, oh, you can't buy them. I didn't read the entire story, but he was like, you can't buy guns, they're now illegal. Owning one, or you're going to have to go through all these checks, and in those checks, you probably fail. Gay. It's crazy, man.
But what plays me and what continues to baffle me about this situation is every year, like the number doubles, like we said, of these gun shootings, but like nothing is done. Like there's like this gridlock in the legislation, and they just can't move past it. Like both sides cannot come up with any kind of solution.
What are the sides, though? Do you know?
So basically, there are people who think that guns should be regulated and guns should be, there should be tighter checks on guns. Whatever those tighter checks are.
Basically,
Like they should be like, maybe it should be 25 years to own a gun, not how it is right now.
They should be like medical screening.
For mental health
Yeah.
and things like this. Now that's one side, the left. Then there's the right who believe that no guns are actually like
a right
protected by the Constitution, and there are people who actually use these guns for like things like pest control and stuff, and they're not committing crimes, and that instead of us banning guns, we should do things like arm teachers.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not anyway.
No, but that's a very American solution, bro.
Yeah.
It is American problems.
Bro, I was seeing a wild.
But
First of all,
teachers.
I had something crazy. I had something crazy last week that the extreme right believes it, that these mass shootings are staged. Like
By
they
the
believe
left?
it, that they
Wow.
are staged to force the government's hand to take their guns away. But that stuff doesn't really happen, and if it happens, it's the left that plans it. So, bro,
What?
that just shows you like what a split there is, you get in ideology, man. And then I saw this article, which obviously I suspect is from now probably like the far left. I don't know, bro, but just know it says that there've been 214 mass shootings in the US so far in 2022.
Bro, so I was even off with my jazz.
That 17,300 people have lost their lives, bro, in mass shootings in the US this year.
What constitutes a mass shooting?
Exactly. So their definition is this is from the Gun Violence Archive and the Congressional Research Service. They define it as an incident where 4 or more people were shot, excluding the shooter from being counted as a victim. So 4 or more people being shot
That's a mass
in
shooting.
one incident.
And there have been 214
mass shootings.
Bro,
17,000 people dead.
It's crazy to me. But at the same time, like,
honestly, when you think about it,
that's the only
how
place
many
where this
people
kind
in
of
the
stuff
States
can
do you
happen.
think have guns?
I think a lot of people
Many.
have
Because
guns.
America
So
has
many.
what, like 400 million people or something?
Yeah,
like
something
300
like that.
something million,
Right?
yeah.
So if there's 400 million people in a country, let's say what, like
I
at
need to
least
look this up.
Let me
Just-
look.
yeah, how
But
many
all I
people
know,
own guns?
Last year was a record year for buying guns in the States. Around
No, even after that shooting, the school shooting, gun sales went up. Like
Not to
guys,
protect
more guys
themselves.
bought guns, bro.
Bro, those guys are armed to their teeth. You know, one of the pieces of legislation that they're bringing up to show just like the level of gun carrying these guys carry, the level of guns. They're trying to put a ban on guns so that they do not sell guns that the US military carries to war. So that means there are guys in the house who have the same weapon that these
see.
Marine guys are using, bro.
You know that Dan Bilzerian guy?
Yeah.
Have you seen his gun collection?
Nah, but I'm sure
My
it's
good
mad.
lord, bro. He has guns, you guys. His collection looks like his Lara Croft at Tomb Raider, bro.
He's ready for anything.
Bro, that guy
and
has
anyone.
guns. She had played Tomb Raider game.
Yeah.
How she had like infinity weapons. My lord, bro, you should see this guy's gun collection. It's
Bro.
crazy.
I used to watch. I don't remember what the reality show it was, either on Discovery or TLC, but it was one of those. I think it was Dark Dynasty, something like this. And the guy bought his kid. I think she was turning like 15 or something. He bought her like a pink AK, camo pink AK. It looked really cool, bro. But it was an AK for the birthday, bro. That's when I realized that this thing is actually crazy out here, bro.
The Americans' obsession with guns.
44%.
44% of Americans
Chai.
own guns.
Yeah, that's almost half, bro. That's
So live in a gun household.
Live in a household with a gun.
32% own guns.
So you see, that's my thing. If 32% of these guys have guns, right?
Bro,
The
busy.
chances that someone's gonna get shot.
This is the irony.
Uh-huh.
Those are guys with guns. But apparently, a study in 2020 shows that there are over 393 million guns.
Of course, a guy has died up one gun.
like,
Well, you better
Well,
Yeah.
that's more than the
Amari.
population.
One gun. Yeah, but this is the thing. Guys, someone's going to get shot, bro. So that's why, like, when I read articles like this, I read them with also like
Grain of
yeah,
salt.
because like 17,000 people being shot is a lot of people. But if 32% of your country has guns, 32% of 300 million have guns, bro, someone's going to get
That's
shot.
about 100 million people.
Someone's going to get shot, bro.
Over 100.
Someone's bound to get shot. So, bro, listen. The Americans have figured that thing out.
Someone
but
getting shot, but a mass shooting.
that just that scares me.
18
I always say that
kids
guy who shot the kids. He was
shot
mad.
by an 18-year-old.
Him is mad. He's just a mad boy. I don't even want to talk too much about it. He's just a mad boy. There's very little you can do about mad boys, by the way. Mad boys are guys who do most of the messed up things, bro. If a guy is mad, he's going to do something crazy like that, bro. So RIP to obviously all the kids and all the teachers who lost their
Bro,
lives. But
they even showed texts. He was texting like a random like 16-year-old before, and they was telling her, I have a secret. I'm going to shoot up a school. But they met on like, those apps. Bambo or something like that. One of those things. And was telling her, I'm going to shoot up a school.
yeah, but he had
And
been
it wa-
She report.
he had been reported for over wanting to shoot up his own.
This was
school.
right before, because he shot up the school like 10 minutes after.
But I think
Oh,
we're
damn.
confused. You know, there are two different shooters. There are two different shootings. There's a guy who shot guys in Buffalo.
There's another one that same day.
Then there was a guy. No, not the same day, bro. Like they were like a week apart.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
there's
now-
one
but there
who
was
shot
another
like
one that same day also.
It
There's a
was
guy who
like
shot up the kids, and then one who shot up a church or a supermarket.
Yeah, like he
supermarket.
believed in like racial purity
Yeah.
or something like some.
They're two different kids, bro. But they're exactly the same, and both of them walked away alive. That's the maddest thing to me about those situations.
I think they killed the kid.
they
that-
didn't kill any of them, bro. They didn't kill either of them. The school shooting guy didn't die, did they? Did they?
No, the school shooting guy was shot.
He was shot.
He
I don't know
died.
if he died or not, but he was
No,
shot.
he died.
He died, eh?
Yeah, he was shot dead.
Should've-
Fatally wounded
Eh,
by the police officer.
caught him in the dome. Bastard.
Okay, what question?
But until these guys come up with some kind of legislation against these guns, there's going to always be mass shootings.
That guy's
bro.
going to keep shooting.
There's going to be mass shootings.
See,
That
my
legislation is not going to come like today, you guys. That's
No,
all.
And it because these guys really love their guns.
And
And
bro, there've been 214 mass shootings,
bro,
bro. Like
it wasn't me who
That's
shot.
not how it
next
That's what
week
the
there'll
guy
be
says.
something else.
The guys who are there, they're thinking, but it wasn't me who shot. Me,
Yeah.
me and my gun haven't
Yeah,
committed any
exactly.
crimes.
You know, the funny thing is, in the 90s, there was a mass shooting in the UK. They decided no guns. And ever since then, there has been like only one. And this is the 90s, so like 20 years have passed.
Yeah, but those guys banned guns, and then gun violence went down, but knife violence shot up.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, but gun
But yeah,
violence.
you see, have you
It's
seen
worse.
how they treat guys who they find with knives? Remember how they caught J House with a knife?
What they do to him?
Took him to jail, bro. That guy's in jail for like 2 years.
Hey, just having a knife.
They just found him on the street with a knife. A random stop and search. Found him with a knife. Jail. So yeah, UK is a different place, bro. The
UK,
Americans are batshit, bro.
No, but to be honest, if there are 300 million, but anyway, I guess
That's so
17,000 in just
many
this
guns,
year.
bro.
17,000 out of 300 and something million.
that's still
It's
lot
a
of
drop in the
people,
ocean,
yeah.
bro. But
They're dropping the
that
ocean.
was
Those guys
just
actually quite
counting.
responsible.
that was just counting mass shootings. There's also
Oh, those are the
They're
mass.
now shooting.
It's
They're just shooting.
That's man-to-man shooting.
Then there's also shootings that
Domestic
want
violence.
pay too.
Then there's self-shooting.
There's also
There's shootings where no one dies.
No, and they just get
Yeah,
shot.
just
Okay. Those guys are really living in a different world,
Nah,
bro.
America's different, bro.
Everyone has a gun.
And then there's something else crazy that I saw. There's this company that's making bulletproof backpacks.
For kids.
Yeah, for kids.
So you
head
just turn
behind
your back.
Yeah.
when you're running.
When a mass shooter comes, you just wear your car bag and run.
Bro, it's necessary at this point.
Bulletproof backpack. That's like where
That's
that's where
crazy,
things have
man.
reached in America, bro.
Do they have those in Iraq? Like, do they have those in
guess their bags are
Afghanistan?
kinda
Like,
bulletproof, yeah.
and that's why I imagine such things
Yeah.
happening, that the kids go to school with bulletproof.
Yeah, it must be like
backpacks.
an arms company, like pivoting, bro. Trying to get a new market.
It sets up
Make
a
Kevlar.
subsidiary. So
Yeah.
you guys will make back.
'Cause
The
honestly, bro.
backpack division.
And how light
Advertising to twins.
how light is my kiddo's backpack going to be, you guys, if it's bulletproof?
Bulletproof things are not that heavy.
I think the material might be thicker. Your bag, his bag might be thicker.
That's still light.
Light.
Not light, but it's not heavy.
Kiddo
Light
comes
is like a feather.
slouch Saturday.
It's
But
just
he's alive,
bro.
But he's alive.
True.
You'd have an alive kid with a slouch than a straight backed. That's too gruesome.
That's it. That's
We
it.
might have to actually cut out all these jabs.
That's dark as hell,
We
bro.
have to get out all these
Straight
jabs.
Straight back. Nah, anyway, in all seriousness, man, it's
Yeah.
actually like the situation in America is quite scary, man. So praying for all Americans, and hopefully you guys figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.